Good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there in Facebook and YouTube land. This is Jay Farley here with another episode of The Harsh Truth. Now, as always, if you like what I say, get pissed off on my face, or just learn something from what I tell you, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button, like I said, whether you're on Facebook or your YouTube. Now, tonight's episode is called Boundaries. The many boundaries and what not to do to cross them. Now this is an interactive one, so I'm going to ask y'all some questions or whatnot. And, feel free to be as interactive as humanly possible. Because once again, I've been doing this show for almost a year and a half, and this here is an interactive show of the people. What's up? What's going on? What's happening, baby? All right. Boundaries. Why they are important. You've got physical boundaries, emotional boundaries, boundaries in relationships, boundaries at work, boundaries in your interpersonal relationships, so on and so forth, right? Lots of boundaries. Now, if you're anything like me, and you spent the last 20 years of your life trying to get your life together, boundaries are really fucking important, especially if you took those 20 years to build up enough to buy your own home and cars and get the good job, and your kids are taken care of. Boundaries are important, so let's just roll into the different types of boundaries. You got your emotional boundaries. Now, people, men and women alike, I'm not going to pick on anybody. You need to set boundaries when you are whoa, hey, we actually got somebody who wants to be in the video. Hold on, give me a second. This here is Mr. Christopher. See if it'll add him. But like I was saying, when you're in a relationship, the mental boundaries and the relationship boundaries, emotional boundaries, you need to set those, because there are some people who get into relationships with people and don't realize that there's just certain shit you do not do or say. Off top of my head, some people don't like when you talk to other people outside the relationship. Like, if you're a girl, you don't like your dude talking to other girls. And if you're a dude, you don't like your girl talking to other dudes. And I'm not talking about their friends. I'm talking about like just random motherfuckers. There need to be boundaries there, because unfortunately, these things here, these cell phones, unfortunately have killed some boundaries in relationships. Hey, Christopher, I'm trying to add you to my video, bro, but it's not really working right now. My bad. So the internet connection failed. So my bad. Maybe next time, baby. These cell phones have killed the boundaries in relationships, because unfortunately a lot of people believe that, if I'm not physically doing anything, that I'm not crossing any boundaries. Well, look here, ladies and gentlemen, if you are sending pics or sending videos or having conversations with motherfuckers that you ain't supposed to be doing none of that shit with, and that's crossing a boundary. Those are the kind of boundaries that need to be set as an example for a relationship. Now, you got your physical boundaries. Now, me, I'm what they call a touch me not. I do not like motherfuckers putting their hands on me unless I allow you to. Okay, so don't be in my personal space. Respect my boundaries. Also, I'm also a private person. I mean, within the last 6 months, I purchased a home, and I do not. A lot of people don't know where I live, and I want people to respect that boundary. If you do know where I live, don't be telling motherfuckers where I live. And not to mention, if you are allowed to come into my home by me, that you need to respect the fact that this is my home. This is my shit. You do not take over my shit. You do not have a say in what goes on in my shit. You will respect that boundary or get the fuck on. I mean, like I said, that's just an example. Let me see. All I'm saying is he better share them titty pics. Jesus fucking Christ. How old are we today? PIC, how old are we? Anyway, like I said, if you set the boundary in your relationship to where sending titty pics is okay to a select people, then that's a boundary that you guys don't have to worry about, because you've already set that boundary. That's the shit that I'm talking about. You need to set those boundaries to begin with in your relationship. Like I said, back to the physical part. Like I said, I'm a private person. My home is my home. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person who believes in those boundaries when it comes to their fucking home. This is my motherfucking home. You will respect it or you will get the fuck on. This is my shit. I will do what the fuck I feel in my shit. If you don't like it, you can't respect that boundary. Get the fuck on. Um, of course you are. Um, Now, a lot of people, when they, this is actually kind of a twofer when it comes to relationships and homes. A lot of people believe that, once you start, being in that relationship, that person's belongings and homes belong to you. No, the fuck it doesn't. Okay, their shit belongs to them. If they decide to include you in their little world, then that's their decision, not yours to assume. So please, people, stop assuming that just because you give up some dick or you give up some pussy, that their shit is yours. Their shit is for you to take over or to change. Nah. Do not cross that boundary. Because you cross that boundary and the person will let you know that you are not as important as what they have. Okay? I know that sounds shitty, but it is what it is. Cheryl, I wish you would. The only thing you taking over in my house is my bottle of Kraken, and you know that. No, but like I said, people, just respect people's boundaries. Interpersonal relationships. If one of your partners is going through some shit, respect their boundary. Don't just be in their shit all the fucking time. I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of people wish that, hey, I'm having an issue. I wish somebody would just like reach out. I'm like sending all these signals out. Can you please? That's a different story. If somebody is begging for help, is begging for somebody to say something and interact with them, then by all means, that once again, that boundary has been set. You can check on your friend, check on your buddy, yada yada yada. But if your friends got some shit going on that ain't none of your goddamn business, you best respect that boundary, or you're gonna be short one goddamn friend. All right? Seriously, mind your motherfucking business, people. That's one good boundary that everybody can fucking abide by. Mind your motherfucking business. Okay? Now I'm gonna keep this short and sweet because I just got through door dashing and shit. But cold weather is coming. Make sure y'all are taking care of yourselves. Dress warm. Continue drinking water, eating right, exercising, all that good shit. Love you guys. Stay out of trouble. 2020 is not done with us yet. Please be careful out there. Love you guys. Y'all have a good one.